Okay, so check this out. I'm trying to find a way in which I want to say this in the video. So last time I made a video, it was probably one of the first ones I made. I talked about shout out to Darius Nim and all that stuff, and I was talking about how I think I might have left the construct before. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I did not. I don't think I did. Now I don't think I did. So I tag Alchemist and Soul Traveler because maybe they know. Now I'm not one of them people that'll tell you that I know everything. I might be experienced at coming out my body and going places, but I'm not experienced at knowing where the fuck I'm at. And sorry for using the foul language. What I experienced today has blown my fucking mind. Sorry for the vulgar language, but hey, look, the video's not for kids. But check this out. What I experienced today. Now, I went to sleep without the intentions of even leaving my body, but I meditate every night before I go to sleep. I do like a little, meditate myself to sleep type deal. But I meditated without the intentions of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, hey, I just want to dream today. I don't want to fry my nervous system out. But so I'm like, but if it happens, it happens. If you want to show me something, show me something. I don't know. But early this morning, so I had this experience before I woke up to get ready for work today. You see, I got on work clothes. This morning, when I woke up, was from this experience. Basically, okay, so in another video, I said the wrong name for what Soul Traveler was saying. He was saying Lyrans, and I said Lemurians or some shit like that. Cause I'm telling you, I don't be knowing the names of this stuff like that. I just be, okay, so let me just keep going. I'm going off. But so I'm in this experience. I'm sitting having a conversation with these guys. And the thing about my out of bodies, a lot of times it's hard for me to ask questions, because when I'm in it, once I have the out of body experience and I go where I'm going, it's almost like I integrate. And it's like I know the people. And I don't get why it's like that. I be trying my best to snap and get to the point where I can ask questions, but it's like I know things already when I'm there. And I don't know why it's like that. So I'm having a conversation with these guys. They like my homeboys. We sitting chopping it up, just chilling, chopping it up. Nothing serious, just joking and laughing, and nobody's talking with their mouth. Everything is telepathy or whatever in the mind. But we just talking, chopping it up. And you ever been around somebody and they got like a booger in their nose, but they probably had that booger in their nose for the longest, but you just ain't pick it up? You was just sitting there and you was talking and shit, and you like, yeah, that's what. Then you finally look and you like, hold up, hey bro, you got a booger just hanging at your. That's what happened in this experience right here in the beginning. I'm sitting there chopping it up with them. We having this conversation, and it's like my consciousness shifted, like the physical me, the mind of me that don't understand the type of face I'm looking at. I'm sitting there chopping it up with him, and I finally just zone in on the face, and I'm like, the fuck? This motherfucker look like a cat. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, this motherfucker look like a cat, avatar face ass nigga. Like, I'm like, but he like white, but he got that cow, that avatar nose, and that he looked like a cat with hair and with a human body. So it looked like you could mistake him for a human if you don't pay attention to the details of the face. It's like this motherfucker had a cat face. And I'm sitting there looking at him, and then they started talking to me about where I was at. This is like their realm and stuff and this, that. Now, mind you, I was in this experience for a very long time, so it's things that I do not remember. And it's all still coming back to me the more I kind of talk about it. That's one reason why I'm posting this video, because I need to talk about it so that certain parts can come back to me. So I'm talking to them about this and that, and I don't like to say, I don't like to use other people's terminology, and it's not because I think that it's wrong. It's not good. It's how's it? Not that it's not the right thing. I just don't like to use it because I don't want to say like construct and stuff and use somebody else's stuff and I'm wrong. Just like I said earlier, I think I said I was at the construct and I was wrong. And the reason I say that is because I'm talking to these guys. Next thing you know, I shift. Boom. I'm in another place. And I'm in this place where it's like Vikings and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, the Vikings and stuff. And they got like pictures and stuff on the walls of these giants and the little people. It's like they mythology or whatever. They religion or whatever. And I'm sitting looking at this stuff. It's like these people there couldn't see me, but this lady was with me. And she started telling me about these people. And she like, well, these are the giants' companions. And I'm like, what? She said, these are giants' companions and stuff and that. We are that. So I'm sitting there like, okay, whatever. We keep walking. And I'm like, I'm sitting there walking with her. And we talking for a cool minute. We talking about these giants and stuff. And I'm like, who the fuck are these giants? So I'm looking and I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, I want to see the giants. She like, you want to see the giants? She was like, you are like, she basically said you one of the giants. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, okay. And so she was like, you can blend in here, but they can't see you unless you want them to see you. Something like that, to effect like that. And then once I'm like, I go into the next, it's like another room. I didn't switch. I didn't transition. I basically just walked, and it felt like I walked through a doorway. Boom. Now I'm in this room, and there's these 4 ladies, big old ladies, giant, like they look like they big. And I'm like, dang, and the house is nice. The house is real nice. It's a pool in the back. I go over there and I'm looking, it's kids playing in the pool. And I walk, they could see me. And I'm like, these are little kids, but they big as hell. I'm like, these some big ass kids. Like what the fuck? But I'm like, this is a cool little situation right here. I'm like, damn, I'm over here with some damn giant ladies and some big ass babies. I'm not even thinking that I'm probably like the same size, because I just realized that these is big ass babies, big ass kids, and they swimming and shit. They floating on the water and shit. It's like, what the fuck? But they didn't look exactly like how we look like as humans. As I'm sitting there talking, I'm looking through this house and I'm like, let me run. I'm gonna go outside and see what it looked like outside. So I'm running around the house. I'm trying to find the front door. When I find the front door, it feel like I'm starting to wake up. So I'm like, dang, I guess I wasn't meant to see what was outside. When I started waking up, well, I thought I was waking up. I woke up and I like went backwards. Boom. Next you know, I'm looking at the exact reality that I was just in, but it's sitting on a fucking table, bruh. And I don't know if I was outside the construct at this moment, because I know Soul Traveler said that they was like snow globes. So in this deal, when I popped out and I'm looking at this shit on the table, I'm like, what the fuck? Hold up. Am I outside the construct? Hold up, I thought I went outside the construct before. No, this shit is, now I can see the people. I can see the people in this little realm. I could see them still where they was at, swimming and shit. And I'm like, is this under construction? Like, is this a construct that's under construction or something like this? Like, so I'm like tripping out, and I could zoom in. Like my vision could zoom in and look at them. When I'm talking about a giant, they talking about giants. I'm thinking the giants are like 10 feet tall, 12 feet tall. No, like I'm literally looking at this realm and it's on the damn table. They look like dots. When I go back to regular vision, they look like dots. I'm looking at them, I zoom in, I'm looking at them, they swimming and stuff. And next you know, I'm like, so what was that other realm? I look to the side. The other place that I was at was right next to it on another fucking table. A table, bruh. And it was these Vikings. And let me get you, I don't want nobody to get offended if they feel like they have Viking history or something. But it was some things that them Vikings was doing over there that wasn't it wasn't I don't know. Let's just say that the man was finding pleasure in the man in that realm. I seen, like, I was like, whoa, what the, I don't know if that's something, but the, like, yeah, let me just, I don't want to talk about that. But but so while I'm looking, next you know, a man comes out, boom. I'm like, he come out, next you know, a woman comes out. The same deal I was in. Now, remember I told you, I don't like using other people's terms, like the construct. And I still don't know, even though, like, I might be stupid. Just let me be stupid. The lady comes out, and she confronts the man, and she says to him, don't interfere with my construct. Bruh. What the fuck? I'm like not trying to use other, I'm like trying to say like this little reality because I don't want to use somebody else's terms and stuff. But the lady came out and said to the other man, don't interfere with my construct. Like he was going there and he was trying to create things in her construct, and she like, don't interfere with my construct. So was this outside of the construct? Because this place, now mind you, this place was like a, I don't know if it was a house, a building, or whatever it was, but I started walking around this building, walking around this place, and there was other people that kept coming out of their little constructs. And it was a lady that she did something to the people. She punished some of the people in her construct, some of the men in her construct, and put them in a different construct that was not so good, but it wasn't like fire and brimstone type shit. But now I don't know if I'm tripping, but we had a whole meeting. I don't know why I was part of this meeting, but I figure I know why I was part of this meeting, because at this moment, like I said, I get to these moments where I know what's going on, and I'm sitting there, we talking, and we telling her, they asking her like, so why did you do this to them, and you know, put them in this area and this and that, and she was telling them certain things, and that's some other part that I'm not gonna talk about, because it was kind of, I have to think about that more, because look, I don't have no woman right now in real life. Now they was like, hey, your woman is up there, and I was like, what the fuck? Hold up, my woman, like, it was like your wife or something. I'm like, hold up, she had got mad or something, and she was putting people. Okay, hold on, I don't know if this is, I'm gonna just say this part. They were saying that she was, people that was doing something to me, she was punishing them. I don't know what the hell that was. Somebody please tell me, because I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna leave this at that. I just want to ask the question, was I outside of the construct? Because that was fucking crazy. And was those Lyrens that I seen in the beginning? Because that was fucking crazy. Now, I know that I'm experienced and coming out my body and all that stuff, but understand, I'm not one of them people that cannot learn from other people. I be wanting to know, especially now since I realize that I don't be asking questions. Tell me, help a brother out.